got caught off guard.
Just two good friends back there chilling out.
There's three of us.
Being besties, sorry.
Three good friends.
Three good friends.
That's Ross.
Hi, how you doing?
So, I mean, to start off, all three of you didn't weren't on the show together. Tyler, you sort of was there before we saw a lot of Alexandria. How's your kind of relationship with these guys now?
I think I was there first.
Yeah, she was. Alana was there. Actually, Alana was one of the first people I connected with. It's crazy coming into a show like this with such a big cast. It's already been established, and it was such a big show. You know how you're gonna fit in. But the minute I got there, Alana was like, "Welcome, we're going to dinner." It's like, great. Didn't really have a choice. And when Ross came in, actually, our stuff was together, pretty much.
The barn, yeah.
Yeah, we were in the barn for 3 weeks. So, yeah, I mean, that's the way this show goes. This one person comes in, another one's on their way out, but everyone gets a chance to connect before that happens.
Connect. Yeah, nice one. So, and I mean, on set, it gets pretty heavy pretty quickly. What do you guys kind of do between takes to lighten things up in between the brutal and gruesome deaths and all that kind of stuff?
We played Heads Up a lot. Drugs. We do a lot of drugs. We played Heads Up a lot. I remember that first season.
Oh yeah,
season
we did.
5. Yeah, that was
isn't Ellen DeGeneres? Didn't she make that game?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
So it's like the charades game. We do a lot of that. Yeah. We make him do really fun impressions. We make him take his clothes off.
We did.
I'm sorry, what?
It's pretty buff.
We paid him.
It's a weird thing. It's an odd cast. We're close in different ways.
Yeah.
We paid him handsomely, though. You know,
He was rewarded
lots
nicely.
of tips. You know.
That's what we do. He's like, why am I interviewing these people? They're so annoying.
No, never. You guys are favorites. Alexandria, I mean, you can't catch a break. You're sort of the underdogs right now, so hopefully when the season kicks back in, you know, what's it going to take for the Alexandrians to overrule Negan moving forward?
I think that the nice thing is that they've found strength. I'm gonna hold it right there. They've found strength. Jeez, maybe I should hold it right there. Maybe, oh yeah, is this good? Is it mine? No, it's all good. So they found strength in the communities. Like the that is real. So like the hilltop and the sanctuary. I mean, they've really teamed up with.
You look really great right now. You're like,
this is hilarious.
hello.
Yeah, this is totally natural. But yeah, the hilltoppers and the other communities they've found solace in each other and they found a lot of strength there. And I think that's the only way they're going to be able to take down the sanctuary and Negan's men.
Yes.
Yeah, there was a little bit of an impersonation just there, but Ross, you are quite a star when it comes to impersonating people. Are there any of you?
Could you impersonate
awful,
me?
actually.
Yeah. What's that?
Have you tried?
Terrible.
It's kind of hard to nail.
Your voice is several octaves higher than mine, so I can't do it.
But can you get my like mannerisms or no?
Yeah, I mean,
So is there any you'd like to do right now with fellow cast members or anyone outside of the show that you're been working on?
You know, I do an impression of Norman and Andy, but I've never done it for either of them. I've done my impression of Norman for Andy, and Andy really likes that, but I've never shown it to Norman. I think that could like actually, you know, end up in a punch to the face. Yeah.
They say
We hear it now. I think the fans want to hear
closer.
it.
Reverb.
Oh, closer's better?
The closer is better?
Oh, okay.
Closer.
Closer is, I feel like my mouth is on this.
I would love to one day watch a one-man show of Ross reenacting seasons 1 through 6 as both Norman and Andy.
That would be great.
I would love to see
I
that.
would love that. I would pay good money for that.
I would pay really good money for that.
But he's like a crazy person. He's just like walking around,
Walking back and forth.
That'd be great. I'd like it.
Let's make that happen.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah.
So can we hear the Norman impression right now?
I think there's cameras rolling.
Yeah,
and
don't do it.
Yeah, like she's like, it's not filming, it's fine. Yeah.
The red light is just beep, beep.
Yeah, I make it a policy not to do people that I work with, but I could do other people. You know, like Paul Hogan. Who likes Paul Hogan here? Crocodile Dundee. Yeah.
Really?
Cool.
I feel like there should have been a better response.
Yeah, I know,
to
right?
that.
We're in Australia. You're like, no, Paul Hogan.
Unless we're not in Australia, I feel like.
Yeah. Russell Crowe is one that I just love the way that Russell Crowe sounds. He just got this lovely.
We should just get off the stage at this point.
He just leave.
There's a lovely timbre to his voice. It's lovely. Yeah,
Can you do
great.
Nicole Kidman?
I could do Nicole Kidman.
Do Nicole Kidman.
I can't.
Who else is Australian?
So we're going to go to some fan questions in a minute, so if you guys just want to line
Hugh
up behind the microphones to the left and the right.
See, that's right.
But before we do that,
To Hugh Jackman and his wife. Don't like do them, you know what I mean? Or do them.
We're here.
Menage a trois.
It's a nice little souvenir. I mean, it was a nice story. I went to Australia and did both Hugh Jackman and his wife.
I did them. How you doing over there? Are you okay?
Good, I'm good. This is great. I would like to, you're kind of doing like an impression off over here, competing, so it's good. But before I go to the fan questions, just quickly, Tyler, I believe in the past that you've actually been bitten by a fan. Is this true? What happened there?
That was crazy.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't great. I was we were in Atlanta, I think.
Was I there?
I think you were there, but you are often not paying attention to me,
This is true.
even in my cries for help.
Drinking.
Yeah, it was just a really weird interaction. And it was like kind of in the midst of taking photos. So like, oh, taking photos. Funny face. Next thing I know, your teeth are on my shoulder. And that's weird. It's just a weird thing to experience as a person. So if any of you were considering, please don't.
Or
You know,
do,
as
and
just
then
an
I'll
overall
pay
thing.
you money.
Don't bite people.
Bite him and I'll write you a check. You're screwed.
Yeah.
Nice one. Actually, so before I get to the crowd questions, so Alana, I believe, much like Tyler, you sort of got into acting quite young as well, starting in soap operas, is that correct? So how is, Ross is quite surprised.
You don't know
How
that? I was in The Young and the Restless.
What? There you go.
Yeah, for like ever.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it was super dramatic.
What's your big soap opera out here? Far and Away?
Home and Away.
Home and Away, yeah.
Neighbours.
Sure, Ross.
Neighbours, yeah.
Far and away. Makes sense.
I feel like that's going to be the title of my autobiography.
That should, me too, all of us. You guys, we were just, oh wait, well you were in, oh yeah, you were there. We were just on a cruise. That was insane, and then we landed in LA and flew here, so we're all a little bit, loopy.
What was it? How old were you on the Young and the
On the
Restless?
cruise, I was
on
almost
the Young
30.
and the Restless.
On the Young and the Restless, 7 to 9, I think. I was so good. I won tons of awards. Yeah, it's my best work yet. Should have retired.
How different is that world to fighting zombies then?
Well, people actually like The Walking Dead. I don't think people watch soap. Do people watch soap operas? I guess. Oh shit! Sorry.
Don't offend the soap opera community. There's a solid soap opera community.
It's just different. I mean, I was a kid, so you have a lot of breaks when you're a child actor. They give you lunch and tutoring and fresh air, and it's not like anything that we do on our show, which is the exact opposite. We don't eat. We don't get to do anything. We're
No
just
fresh air.
sweating on each other and working 17-hour days. So, yeah, they're definitely very different, I think.
Nice one, all right.
This crowd is pretty quiet.
Come on, make some noise, come on. No, louder, and then we'll get to the crowd questions. Come on. We'll get there.
It's okay. I understand. I wouldn't want to hear me talk either.
No. So we'll take the first question just over here. The microphone's
Welcome to the
on.
mic.
Your name's Melissa, isn't it? I remember you. Oh, thanks, Nick. You're so kind. Why don't you bring water to everybody else? Oh my God, we lost a foot.
fell.
We lost a foot. We still can't hear you for your question.
There we go.
Hi, my name is Melissa. What was your thoughts on Denise's passing?
Denise, oh, my girlfriend. Yes, it was very, very sad.
She really loved her, obviously.
Loved her. It was super sad. It was definitely sad for me as an actor because Merritt Weaver is one of the best actors ever. She's so great and she's so wonderful. So that was pretty terrible. But to be honest, she died when I was having a baby. Like I was actually in labor. So I think I was really in more pain, let's be honest. And then she was. And it was terrible losing her. But it's okay because I'm going to find out and kill the person that did. It's you. It was you. It was you. It was Tyler.
You sound like Liam Neeson just then. I will find you.
I will find you, and I will kill you. I can't do voices. Come on, man. You're so much better at... Go ahead. Ask the question. Oh shit.
Wait.
Oh, there's an...
Oh, hey.
Wait a minute.
Hi. This question's for Tyler. Were you upset when Glenn let go and killed you?
You know,
That moment when
I think we remember that slightly differently.
that moment when the hero
Trenor.
when the hero Nicholas was going to get help and Glenn let go.
Interesting.
That's how that went.
You?
Take your hat off. Take your hat off.
I'm from Perth.
Is that where you're from?
That's a terrible accent.
That's where you're from.
I've only lived in Perth for a short time. I'm
Take
from somewhere
your
else
hat off.
originally.
Austria? Where are you
I don't
from?
know what this accent is that you have.
I move around a lot. Phonetically.
Someone
You're a little
take
fidgety.
his hat
You
off.
seem nervous. Almost guilty. You feel a little guilty, it looks like.
No, I'm scared for you all. I don't want anybody to bite you.
That was that. You know, I felt
Nice.
pretty good about it.
That's
except
Nicholas.
for one
That's
man
who
in
played
particular.
Nicholas.
Take off your hat.
Take off your hat. Show everybody who you are,
Who are
please.
you?
Beer.
Woo!
There we go.
That's right. It's me, Stephen Young.
I love that guy. You know, he had one of the hardest jobs on the show ever. Everyone hates him.
He's so nice.
He's so great, and he's got the best spirit. But you just had a really shitty role. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
He had a shitty role. You got devoured inside a revolving door.
Yeah, but
did.
people like him. Nobody
I
likes
did.
him.
That's true. That's true.
He's the nicest person ever.
I did get devoured inside of a revolving door.
Seeing your face get ripped off was the
It's pretty
worst.
sick.
It was
It's
a
pretty
lot.
tight.
It really was a lot.
That was
It was a lot.
That's a lot.
Sometimes I sit back and I think about that, and I go, whoever thought of that probably needs to talk to somebody.
That was Greg Nicotero.
Probably needs.
Should we get Greg Nicotero up here and talk to him about it? Like,
I think he has it in his office. I heard him talking about it earlier, of like stuff he keeps in his office, and like he sent me pictures of it from time to time. Like
what
I don't
a
know
gross
that
person.
happened.
What a gross.
Okay,
Greg
yes.
Nicotero. I bet he can hear me too. 'Cause he's right there.
And we'll go over here. So yeah, state your name and your question.
Yeah, hi guys, my name's Donna.
Hi, Donna.
Just wanted to say thank you for coming out because we know it's a long flight.
Yeah.
So
Thank you for having us.
Great, thank you.
we really appreciate that. Alana, my question, well, sort of a statement is for you.
Ooh.
As you may know or may not know, Australia
Oh.
just passed the same-sex laws.
Yes.
Not
Yeah,
long ago.
yeah.
And I just want to know how it feels and what it's like for you for an actor to play a prominent, lesbian character
It's a
in
great question.
an awesome show.
For me, it's the best when someone who's younger comes up to me and says, I had such a hard time telling my parents, and because we watched the show together and they think you're really funny and they really like you, it was kind of easier for me to tell them that I was gay. And I was like, that's the best compliment ever. I don't, like, obviously it doesn't matter what, oh, I'm getting applause. Wow. Yes, Mom, got applause. So to me, I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't care how anybody behaves or believes in or who they love or who they don't love. Like I think that you should just be who you are ultimately at the end of the day, because life is too short to care what other people think about you, really. So when young girls come up to me and say that, I'm like, be you. Who cares? Who cares if someone thinks you're weird or thinks that it's not for them? Like, fuck them. Who cares? Like, it really doesn't matter, because it's true. Life is too short to care.
Exactly, and as Eugene says, hubba hubba.
Yeah, hello. I'll be at my booth all day, guys.
And back over on the left.
Hubbing away.
Hello, I'm Sophie. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Okay.
I'm nervous too, if it makes you feel better.
That's good. Negan is kind of like a hated character, kind of, but to me,
Sort of.
Yeah. Like to me, I like hate some things about him, but I kind of like some things about him as well.
Like his leather jacket, his beard.
Yeah,
what?
like he says some.
Because he's so
funny stuff.
handsome.
He says some funny stuff, and is there?
He's not as funny as me.
Your characters, do you think they have a trait that they like about Negan at all, or do
Nope.
they just straight?
Whoa, hold on. Do you remember that scene where Negan like beat our friends' heads in?
I was a mess. I was on the floor
Yeah.
sobbing.
So you still like
So
him?
no.
like-
We hate Negan, and we want him dead.
Tyler likes him, but he's dead, so it doesn't
yeah,
really
so
matter.
like, yeah. All right, thank you.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome, Sophie. Anytime.
And back over on this side.
Oh, I like
Hey, I'm Brody.
Hi.
So Ross, I don't know if you're a fan of the comics, but
He's not.
I'm illiterate.
He doesn't know how to read.
I like the pictures, though.
I have to read him his lines.
Yeah, he surely does.
So in the comics, Aaron and Jesus are together romantically.
You didn't know that?
You're stupid? Yes.
How old are you? A 50-year-old man from
No,
New
my
Jersey?
mom uses
Oh yeah,
that
oh
word
yeah.
all
Are
the
you
time.
kids stupid these days? Oh yeah, good.
Yeah, I am 50, so what?
So I was thinking, now that Eric's dead,
Dude,
rest
Oh,
in peace,
bro,
Eric.
too soon, too
it
soon.
was like
Say that
3 episodes
just
ago.
right out there, like it's nothing. All
How do
right.
you feel about Aaron and Jesus getting together?
Well, there is talk of that, I know. But, I mean, I think you gotta just let that stuff happen organically, you know? And if it, well, we'll see. We'll see.
Stuffing over here.
we,
Are your boobs next to each other? Is that what's happening?
we both have nice beards, so that's, you know,
Oh, that's true.
we could be beard buddies. You can, yeah, that's nice.
Oh, this is really nice.
I've been just
like
letting it
there's
go.
like an
it's
animal
it's
could
my
live in
depression
there.
beard. I just don't care
Is there
anymore.
a koala in there?
Yeah. Is it true? Anyway, sorry, yeah, we'll talk about that. That's true? Sorry, there's a side note about koala chlamydia. Someone was telling me about it earlier. I was like, what?
That is horrendous.
What an odd thing to hear. But I guess it's true.
They're stupid.
They're stupid. Those koalas, I tell you, they can't stop stooping. Chlamydia. Anyway, great question. Thank you.
It ended with koala chlamydia, so yes.
So, yeah. Yes.
Full
In answer to
circle.
your question, koala chlamydia. Yes. Can we get a hashtag going for this? Koala chlamydia? That'd be a fun hashtag. It's started great.
It's starting. The trend is starting. Yes. What is happening in Sydney
Sorry,
right now?
You go ahead.
Oh, geez, okay. Hi, my name's Grace. My question's for Alana. What was it like looking after your daughter while you were acting and doing all your scenes?
I abandoned her. No, I'm just kidding. She was just always with me. It's not. I mean, listen. Lots of parents work. Lots of parents have kids. So, yes, it was hard, but not any harder than tons of other people that work and are parents. But she would come with me. She was so little. She's not scared of zombies. I mean, she might be now, but at the time she would just be like, she was like, what is happening? What in the, who are you? And like covered in sticky stuff. But it was fine. It was great. She came with me and got to hang out with everybody. And people just want to play with her, right? Because everybody loves babies, or most people. And if you don't, then sorry. And so I would just pass her around, or she'd be in my trailer with her dad, and I would go in and I would nurse her and go back out and film and go back. And every 2 hours. It's a lot, but hey, I did it, and I'm here.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you, and we're back over here now.
Hi guys, my name's Tim. Just asking, obviously all you guys are very accomplished actors and stuff for TV, film and all that. So I'm just wondering about when was the moment you actually knew to be an actor, and whether your parents actually agreed with the path you were going to take, or whether they wanted you to do some other job or something.
I was 4. Sounds funny, but that's the most serious thing I've said all day today. I was 4. I was watching Men in Black, and for some reason
Such
it
a great
clicked that I
movie.
could do that. So that's when it was. My parents were supportive because at 4 you can't go chase your dreams by yourself.
They made you walk to every audition.
every
Like,
audition.
oh, you want to be an actor?
Go
Walk
for it.
there.
But my father still doesn't he loves the stuff that we do and that we're happy, but he still doesn't necessarily understand it as an industry and how somebody makes a living. So yeah, I mean, they love it from the perspective of we're happy that you guys are happy, but wish we had a more solid career standing, because I'd like to say we're working and we will continue to do so. I don't know though. It could take a turn. It could really take a turn any
For the
day.
worst. Wow, God, everyone's so serious. Don't worry, we're still gonna be actors. It's okay.
I hope so. I really hope so.
Sorry, the same for the other guy.
Oh yeah, y'all. It's not just about
Oh,
me.
that answered it for us. Yeah, it's better than all three of us giving you a really boring answer. So I think that.
I speak for the group collectively. It's a hive mind.
We were all
is what
4.
it is.
We were
I
4
listened
years
to
old.
them. They were
We
also
were all
4.
Watching Men in
My-
Black.
Also watching Men in
Watching
Black.
Men in Black.
Most actors start with Men in Black.
And that's when he started doing the Tommy Lee
The
Jones.
pinnacle of acting.
I bet you could do such a good.
About to do Tommy Lee Jones. Doesn't move me.
That's his.
It's not
Nope,
a mouth
nope.
movement. You don't open your mouth much.
Understand
It's really great. I
anything
like that.
you just said.
I like that.
And over here.
Hi, my name's Cass, and my question is, out of all the quotes in the show, what's your favorite?
Favorite quote? I like girls is mine.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
The ones that we've said or the ones that other people have said?
Anyone.
I think Mother Dick.
I was gonna say suck my nuts, but Mother
Suck
Dick's
my
pretty
nuts.
good
Dolphin
too.
smooth.
Oh, yeah,
Dolphin
dolphins.
smooth.
They're all Abrahams.
All Abraham.
Just all his.
Mine
You're the best.
My favorite is Abraham's as well. Loose ends make my ass itch.
Ah, yeah.
Which one?
Loose ends make my ass itch.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Who the fuck comes up with this?
I don't know.
Thanks. And we're back over here.
Hey guys, my name's Gareth. So, as actors, we all know that the show notoriously kills off people randomly and here and there. Exactly, one experienced person for the question as well. Haven't done it. Do you guys come in, you read your script, actually cringing, thinking, is this the last season for me? Is this the last episode for me? Or do you look at it and think, actually, I'm going to get a good death scene, this is going to be fun?
For me, I know I was blessed to have known, 4 episodes out? 4
Yeah,
or
you
3 episodes
have
out?
enough of.
They gave me a heads up. But yeah, no, every episode you're reading it going, is today the day? Is this it?
They give you like a 2-week.
Yeah, something
but
like
you
that.
start the season not knowing.
Yeah,
You're like,
you have no idea.
hey, what's the bet? You gonna make it through season 8, or you gonna make it through season 8? I'll get your furniture if you don't. Like, it's a joke. Like, we just don't know. We have no idea, ever.
That's it, looking from the actor's point of view, from you guys thinking, oh no, it's over for me, oh my god, no. I want to stay on, keep me.
Oh, I don't know.
I think, we've all had such a good time on this show that we want the show to be great. And so if it means that certain characters have to die to make the show more interesting and keep it exciting, we're all for it,
Yeah, for sure got excited afterwards. Because I knew the stuff it was setting up for Steven. Kind of going into the beginning of what then became his demise. And that would be really fun. And then, as seeing the next few episodes, you mentioned me at some point, and that just like seeing how it reverberates, and you just want these other people who you love as people and then respect as actors to get more good things, to do great acting. So every death is going to be attached to somebody else having a brilliant moment.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Nice. And over here.
Hi, my name's Paige. My question is for everyone, and it's just, if you could pick the way that you were going to go out of the show, what would you pick the way to leave?
I'd like to trip on a roller skate.
And break your neck.
And break my
neck.
neck.
That would be so great.
Yeah. He's just in battle, and he's looking, and then that's how I want to go. Something humorous.
Does this
Something
scene
hilarious.
take place in a roller rink? Is that what happens?
Yeah.
Are they trying to? Is that the new
Chandler had
establishment they live at?
Chandler,
Skateland?
Chandler and Caitlin had rollerblades.
Oh, we did have rollerblades.
So, you
Big
know.
callback.
Let's
it's a
bring
great
out the
callback.
rollerblades.
How would you like to? Oh.
Yeah, how would you like to die?
Oh.
Face ripped in half, actually. That was my number one.
I would like to die like
His face ripped off.
Last
That was
of
it.
the
They got
Mohicans.
it off. Face off. Face off.
Great movie.
Great move. No face-off fans here?
Nobody?
Anybody?
Nobody? Okay.
How me? Last of the Mohicans, like, where I know, terrible, right? Well, I was actually just watching it, and it's just so good. You know where she's on the edge, the younger sister, and she doesn't want to get killed, so she jumps off. That turned dark. Death by falling off a cliff? I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty good. Specific. There's lots of cliffs in Georgia too, so it'll be perfect.
I think you've got Greg Nicotero in the back there making notes for seasons 9.
It's fine. I don't care, Greg. I'm not scared of you.
All right, over here.
Hi guys, my name's Christy, huge fan. I actually also watch Fear the Walking Dead, and I've heard rumours there's going to be a crossover. Is there any truth to that, or the timeline?
Yeah, it was announced.
There will be a Honda crossover. Yes, the SUV. It's a top-of-the-line vehicle.
New sponsor for The Walking Dead.
New sponsor for The Walking
Honda
Dead. It's
crossover.
a fantastic car. If you guys haven't checked out the Honda crossover, fantastic car. Yeah.
Wasn't it announced that there was the crossover?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lenny left.
Yeah, Morgan.
Morgan, it was Morgan, yes. What's the timeline? Sorry, I'm going to be funny. So are you in the same timeline as...
We don't know that answer.
Don't know the answer to
Okay,
that.
but there will be a crossover.
Yeah, it's a great car. You should get it.
I will. Cheers, guys. Thanks.
Cheers.
Cool. Over here.
Hi, my name's Philip. My question was really similar to Gareth's, so I'm going to change it. But so in terms of knowing if you're going to die or something bad is going to happen, do you get more worried when someone's in danger, like Glenn at the dumpster, that kind of thing, or when everyone's really happy and optimistic, like with Noah planning Alexandria and with...
That's how I knew. I knew it. It was like... There was a few episodes earlier, we had just all gotten...
Didn't you and I talk about it?
Yeah, we talked
I was
about
like,
this.
oh, you're dying.
Yeah, that was it. We had all gotten to Alexandria, and in that version of the script, it was our first night sleeping in Alexandria. Rick notices that Carl is asleep, but not covered in a blanket. He walks over, covers him in a blanket. He looks next to him. Noah's asleep, also not covered in a blanket, and he covers Noah. And I went, "That's
We're like,
it.
you're
That's
dead.
fucking it.
You're
There's no
dead.
reason. I'm not his kid.
You're dead.
I'm not his kid. Why would he do this?
Yeah.
Why would he care about me all of a sudden?"
There was 2 of it. It was like that, and then there was another one where you said something super
I
optimistic.
said something like, "Yeah, I plan to be here for a long time." Oh my god.
Yeah, we read it and we were like,
I read this
"You're
like,
dead."
oh, clearly. I think that whole episode before
just
my
laughing.
death, we were just playing that up as much as possible. Because
Yeah,
it was
like I
a
would touch
joke.
him longingly. I'd be like,
Yeah, I think we had like a weird joke we had never had before. It was like, bumping shoulders. We had never really even spoken as characters.
Never.
Yeah, that's a thing. You look out for anything happy. If any good thing happens for your character,
You're dead.
you're terrified. Yeah, you're out.
Like, I noticed that the more that Aaron and Eric kept saying they love each other, I was like, you're painting a bullseye on your back.
That's what happens when you love people.
That's the message of The Walking Dead. Never love anybody.
And if you do, get out while you still can.
Thanks. Yeah.
I'm Jordan. How long do you think you'd survive in an actual zombie invasion?
15 seconds. And die of an unrelated
Forever. I
zombie
feel like
death.
you and I would really last.
Oh, I would forever.
Have you seen his wood chopping videos on Instagram? Nobody? Wow, you have 0 fans here. He chops wood really well, and I'm a really good cook. So I feel like
I'll chop.
food and fire together is one.
Did we just become best friends?
Oh my god!
Yeah!
I would outlive him for sure.
I'd fall down the stairs trying to get my kit together, and that would be it'd be unrelated.
How do you think you'd react, like, to a zombie invasion?
I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm prepared.
Oh yeah, we've been doing this for so many years. We'd be like, oh, cool, I know how to do this.
Nice.
Like any other, like an alien invasion or something like that, I'd be like, oh shit, I have no idea how to even like mentally, understand all this. But the zombie invasion,
Easy.
like, got it.
Unless they run
No
really
problem.
fast, like in World War Z.
Oh yeah,
that
then
would
we're
be
screwed.
fucked.
Then we're screwed.
I think that's like the weird thing about this cast. I think if that did happen, we would be some of the most brutal people because we already know, just kill everybody. That just works. Somebody has a problem, kill them. We see how this plays out. So it actually more than likely would flip with this cast becoming the Negans of the world. Because we know where this goes.
Thank you.
Thanks. And over here.
Hi, I'm Alana.
Fancy name you got there.
Thank you. Was there any walker in any like makeup that generally freaked you out? Like the way it looks and that?
Deanna as a walker? Yeah, she was like in
The poo walker in the sewer. When Maggie and I were in the sewer and the poo walker came out, that was so scary.
Calls it a poo walker.
We're in a poo walker. Because he's covered in poo, you know.
Did
And
he
he was
smell
crawling
like poo?
towards me, and I was like, this is disgusting. And I didn't have my contacts in at the time, and I was like, Jesus, he looked like a sludgy poo monster. And that legitimately scared the crap out of me. So, luckily I was in the water, so no one could tell that I pooed myself. So,
He did. He really
I did poo myself. It was great. Hi.
Hey, I'm Kirsten. I have a question for Tyler.
Okay.
I feel like they were setting you up as the future of Alexandria, like, I'm going to be the architect, and we're going to be able to build more stuff. And then as soon as you died off, everything just went downhill to the point where...
We killed our architect.
I know. And now they've burnt everything, the solar panels have just been burnt. Is there anyone else you think in the cast who could be that beacon of the future who could take things up for us?
I think that's the point. No. Scott and Greg seem to really like, what's the one thing they need? Let's remove that. Which is really just a funny bit that keeps happening. Yeah, I think that's kind of the point. As far as, honestly, I think y'all just gonna have to abandon it. Just let it go.
Maybe we should just like
you just
move
gotta
to
leave
New York City
Alexandria,
or
dog.
something.
It's just not gonna work out. You
Or,
guys
like,
are
go to
really committed to a
California.
lost cause.
I feel you.
It's
I feel you.
It just
I don't
is what
disagree.
it is. But yeah, no, I don't. The more this group tries to maintain a normal life, the worse it will be for them. That's the biggest struggle that they all seem to have. Every time there's a glimmer of hope, you're setting yourself up to fail again. So I hope they don't get an answer to that, so they can, just become the savage beasts that you all are on the inside.
It's true.
It's true. Very inspirational panel.
Well,
that's the moral of the story, you guys. Lose all humanity, become savage beasts.
Don't fall in love.
Don't fall in love.
A question from Negan over here.
Hello, my name's Joel, and I was just wondering if you could pick anyone besides yourself to come back from the dead in some magical way, who would it be?
Glenn. Obviously. Glenn.
Say Shane, because I think with the push in the right direction, he could be a formidable ally and help take down Negan. You
True.
know? And Rick has kind of become like Shane, truthfully. So yeah.
He's raising Shane's baby, so.
That's true. That is true.
Hey, life gets weird sometimes. Yeah, Glenn, no
You
doubt.
wouldn't pick yourself? Nah. Oh wait. You said not yourself.
Here's the thing. I love Noah, man. He'll always be a part of me. He was the best. He had a limp. This was coming. You were gonna die at some point. It's a running thing, and you don't do running well. I remember the first run group from Alexandria was Noah, you, and Steven.
Oh yeah, that's how
That
we
was
knew
so
you were
weird. It was
dying.
like,
Why was it? That's how we knew
Who
you were
decided to pick the kid who can't run for the runs? Who's doing this? This is cruel. But yeah, Glenn, I think the entire show shifted after that, and it's supposed to. That's the thing. You remove somebody like that from this group, it devastated the entire group, and that's just, if we could take one back, that would be it.
Thanks. Back over here.
And then I wouldn't have died for no reason. There's also that. Now that Glenn's dead, I just died for no reason that day. I sacrificed myself for a dude who would be dead in 6 months.
Yeah, well.
What?
Snooze, you lose.
Why do we do that? It's ridiculous.
Hello, my name's Helen. As you know, there's a lot of theories on how the show could end, like happy ending or everybody dies. I was wondering how would you...
Happy ending, everybody's dead. One of the two, tomato.
I was wondering how would you want the show to end?
Ooh. Wait, there was a theory, I think Sonequa said it, where we get on a boat and we go to Europe and none of Europe is it was just North America, Canada, and Mexico.
No one came to help.
Yeah, like she said something like that, where it was basically like every other part of the world was okay. And I was like, that would actually be kind of a cool ending, like everyone arrives in Heathrow. You're like, and everyone's like, what? This is great, or something, or we all take a boat to Australia and you guys are all fine.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys are
probably would be fine.
It would be fine. Something like that. That would be kind of interesting. Or like where not everybody is affected.
Yeah. I would like it to end in an epic dance-off. Like all the villains and all the good guys, just like we were.
Flashdance?
We run out of weapons and bullets, and we're just like, let's settle this like gentlemen and ladies, and let's just have a dance-off. That would be cool. Wouldn't that be cool? You'd be like, what the hell am I watching? But also like, this has never been done before, so cool, you know?
That would be a good ending.
Yeah, dance-off.
Pants off.
Yeah.
Pants off.
Dance off, pants off.
It's a thing.
Pants off, dance off. That's an American thing. So
that's why nobody laughed.
That's why nobody laughed.
Thanks, and over here.
Hi, I'm Evie, and I was just wondering, who's the biggest prankster on set?
Don't look at me. I guess
It's interesting because like this, that's a question that comes up a lot with our job where we work. You can't tell right now, but we're all really serious when we come to work.
Yeah,
there's not a lot of that. It's interesting. I think that's why we end up being so silly everywhere else. This isn't a show where you're gonna find a gag reel of flubbed lines. Everybody shows up ready to do their job. Because it's a show of that caliber. It's one where you're not coming to mess around. This is something that, and then also everything is so heavy all of the time. Yes, there's levity. There's moments where everybody kind of connects and all that. But when you're doing things like somebody has to watch somebody that they love literally die, you show up ready to play ball.
Maybe Norman.
What if we had to answer?
We got time for one more question. Just this gentleman over here.
Uno mas.
G'day, I'm Matt from Townsville. Thanks for coming all this way to meet me. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
But I'm hoping maybe you can elaborate.
Matt is funnier than both of you.
Like, I've watched from the start when the zombies are eating guts and they're really hoeing into it. Can you tell me what is that shit they are eating? Because it looks so real, but they're really chewing into it.
It's gelatin. It's basically like it's not quite Jello, but it's they harden it somehow. They was it like a cherry flavor?
But some things are different. Like
Yeah.
depending on the zombie, like obviously
Dietary
don't eat it.
restrictions.
There'll be the raw chicken coming off of them.
It just looks so real.
Yeah, so there's raw chicken on some of
Hanging out
them.
from the
I know
outside of my
that.
cheek.
Yeah, and then there's it's Yahoo. You know that Yahoo drink? Yahoo. They put that in their mouths, so that's what's the brown stuff coming out.
Have you ever tried it?
Raw chicken? What do I look
Just
like?
whatever it is.
I'd be dead.
No, they use Tim Tams. Don't they use Tim Tams?
Yeah.
Tim Tams. A
No.
little Australian reference. No.
What
Okay.
is
Go
it?
to the Tim Tams.
So I think per zombie it's different.
Yeah.
I know for sure they use the chicken for the inside
the
of my
chicken.
mouth, though.
And for
sure.
vegetarian
raw
zombies,
chicken
because there are
in
some
their mouth,
vegetarian
yeah.
zombies as well, and they use like tofu-based.
Tofu chicken.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah.
A lot of vegan
Tofurkey.
walkers.
Veggie burgers for hands.
Very health conscious.
Yes.
They're the ones
That's why
chewing
they-
on the trees and stuff.
That's how they maintain their figure. They're really lean.
Thanks for entering,
Very
boys.
good. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Anything you'd like to add before say farewell?
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
There we go. There it is. Come on, a bit louder. Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ross Mark 1, Alana Masterson, and Tyler James Williams.
Thanks.
You can beat them all throughout the weekend. We'll be back soon up, you guys.